What up? Boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What up? Boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. And yeah, that's what it is. And Real Game No Theory. Make sure you guys go there and check out everything. All right. So that's
all right, guys, T.D. Williams, over 30 years in the motherfucking game. I'm not a part of a manosphere, pill, and all that other goofy ass shit they doing. So let's get it, guys. I got a question. Put a Q in there. If y'all want to call in, y'all got the number. We're going to chop it up. Let's get into it right now, gentlemen. Okay, we're talking.
Anyway, I'm Coach EO, Mr. Champion Game. Good to be back with the fellas Sunday. Value for value. Call into the show. Don't, like Locario says, don't wait for the last 15 minutes to call in, because by then we're already ready to roll out. So anyway, good topic. Ready to spit some game. Let's do this.
Look, real quick. So holla at your boy KZaggin20 on the YouTube front. Also on the gram at KZaggin20. Also, every Saturday at noon, the Manhood is a skill set show. Don't fuck with your.
But my name is Mr. 1950. You know, I'm preparing you to prepare your woman to be a woman. Be a woman in your life. I'm the last traditional man on the planet, and all I want to do is help you out. You can definitely contact me, Mr1950.com, Mr1950 YouTube, Silverback Lifestyle, Instagram. Just follow me, man. I mean, let's rock.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to the Bad Boy Membership. Shout out to the Game Kings documentary. Respect to everybody on the panel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate being here with you guys. Let's spit this game because we know these guys need it.
you deal with ain't gonna be a one night stand, or they ain't gonna be like on the first night. And that's understanding the game too. Because if you out here doing your thing, you know it ain't gonna always happen that way. But a lot of times, and this is where we talk about, you guys gotta, use your resources to learn more game and understand this, is that when you're out here really dealing with women, right? You're going to experience certain things that's going to give you a whole new mindset of what it actually means to deal with women.
You man, how you missed the opportunity, dog?
Yo, didn't she say that she wanted him to tell us some nasty shit?
She ready.
Oh my God, what's name?
He sounded like she wanted him to. She wanted him to say some nasty shit.
He gotta call her back and tell her, look, hey, look. So I've been doing this in the past for a long time. When you come over here, I need you to come over here and I need you to wear this. And you tell her what you want her to wear.
Yep.
And let her know when you get here, and ain't gonna be no talking. We're not talking All we doing is enjoying each other.
It's like, why the fuck are y'all in these goddamn boyfriend-girlfriend relationships? What benefit is it bringing to you? Now, my thing is, like with the dude that was on earlier that had a chick living with him, she brought no value to that motherfucker. And all she cooked was some sloppy Joe and some ramen noodles. So what he could do that by himself. What he need that bitch for?
Stop. You see what's happening right here? What's happening right here is you're letting your ego like fall in place with your dick. You can't do that. You have to separate that shit. You understand? Enjoy your time with these women and then leave it exactly where it is. Because
since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain, they blame, fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game.
What up? You totally fucked that vibe up, man.
I don't get it.
We was right in the mix of the fire, man. The fire was about to drop.
I fucked up. God damn it. Shit, I put the wrong thing up. God damn it. Yeah. I could fuck up once every fucking 30, 40, 50 million years. All right, let's get it the right way. Let's go from the top. Angry Man, let's start with you. Holla at him. Where you at? What you doing, brother?
Yo, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? I'm having some technical difficulties over here.
Oh, no, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Perfectly.
Y'all can see me clearly too?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta figure out what's going on with my browser. But what's going on, everybody? It's the Angry Man. Y'all already know what time it is. Ready to go as soon as I get this browser to act right.
All right, but you good. We see you perfectly. Go ahead, Fitty. What you got, brother?
Hey, we in here, man. Go Niners, right? You know what I mean? Straight up. But anyways, man, we in here, man. 1950. Man, we out here changing lives every Sunday, man. During the week and during our lives, man, moving like men.
All right. Miles, what you got, brother?
Yo, what's going on? Grateful for another opportunity. Happy to see you guys. Happy to see everybody in the chat. Respect to everybody, man. Let's just go get it, man, because we got to get it.
All right, the bad boy, the Dayton gang.
What up? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Yes, let's make it happen. Let's do it.
Dog, why both of us got to be wearing red though, dog? We got to coordinate this shit.
We bloods out here, man. We out here gang banging. Bloods.
No, what the fuck? Anyway, guys, ask your question. Put a Q in the chat and everything. We got you covered, man. Appreciate all you guys out there. Let's get into it, man. Guys, y'all want to call in? You have the number. And let's get into what we're talking about. This came from K Zaggin, who is off running, doing some stuff, and EO's doing this thing. So we just up chilling. But let's go talk about this. Weak males, when they think begging for pussy or something like that and getting it, I guess makes them feel like they men or some shit, man. So let's talk on that.
I'll go first. I'll say this, man. a lot of guys are out here that's really, insecure and they're not confident within themselves. Those are the main dudes who they look towards women and getting access to women as the thing that's going to make them a man. So they're always looking for women to define themselves as men. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning like, well, I got to get a girl. I got to get sex. I got to get the baddest chick. Everything about the woman is the only thing or the main thing that they feel like makes them a man. So what they're doing is they're always chasing the validation of a woman in order to define themselves as men. This is why, what happens, this is what I always found funny, where guys will say some shit like, like when a guy wants to insult you, he'll say, that's why I fucked your bitch. And I'm like, okay, so what that's supposed to do, what that got to do with me? Oh, you fucked this chick, so what? That ain't got nothing to do with me. So it's like a lot of dudes will feel hurt by that because they attach their masculinity to the women that they're dealing with and all that other stuff. So a lot of times dudes, they get into this sort of headspace where they feel like their masculinity is strictly based off of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they go wrong. But what's your thoughts on that shit?
I'll say that this goes with something that we've always said. The game having to do with us and not having anything to do with the female, including sex, right? Because what a lot of people don't understand is that having access to a woman's body is something that comes with building your character. You understand? It comes with you becoming a certain type of man. It's crazy because a lot of guys, it's like they would literally trade in their integrity, their respect, their whole identity for access. It's kind of like a music artist who would trade in his creative identity and trade in his soul for $1 million record contract. You understand? And it's like, after a while, it's like you start to realize that he don't really got no talent. It's just a machine behind him.
Right.
So it's kind of parallel where it's like what guys don't understand is that, gaining access to a woman's midsection is a side effect. You understand? It's not the goal. It's the side effect of becoming a certain type of man. You understand? So the trick is to work on your character, work on the type of man that you are, work on the type of man that can be appealing to a woman. And then all of that shit will come. You'll get women who are attracted to you. You'll get sex. You'll get, companionship. You'll get all of the great things, but you're only going to get them when you become the type of man that can access that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, when, at your job, when they give you that key card, the only difference between you and the average nigga on the street is that you just got hired. You understand? You prove that you had the qualifications to become an employee. Okay. So you get the key card. So now you have access. You understand? It's not that you better than anybody out on the street, but you shown yourself to be a different type of person. So you are giving the qualifications to get access. So I feel like that's what guys need to focus on. And the guys that don't focus on that and just focused on the sex or just focused on the perks, right? Those are the weak men. Right. Because they didn't put in the work to gain the qualifications, to gain the trust. Because the job, to give you that access card, the job got to trust you.
Right.
To have access to the building, to be able to get into the system. And it's the same thing with these women. The women, they give sexual access to a man because there's a level of trust. I mean, of course you got some women who they just giving these dudes access because of the money or whatever. But there's still a little bit of trust even in that. I could break that down too. But just to keep it regular, a woman is giving you access to her body because she trusts the type of man that you are. But if you're weak and you're creepy and you're needy, she ain't gonna give you that card. You understand? She's not gonna give you the access unless you show yourself to be a certain type of man.
That's facts.
Yeah, and I agree with that, man. I 100% agree with, especially with what you were saying, Lucario, too, about validation, right? Like a lot of men nowadays, validation came from their parents, right? It came from, you know, what you've been taught and how you know, was brought up. You know, hey, I'm gonna bring this, you know, this woman home and all that. That's how it came. You know, I was brought up differently, right? My father used to always tell me, you know, whatever you like is what you like, and you know, whoever you want to be with, you be with whoever you want, no matter what we say.
Right.
Like you know, how many parents say that to you, right? Like you're like, they all, you know, even a strong parent want their hand in their kids' situation. My parent was never like that. So what I would say real quick is that when it comes to women too, a woman can smell a weak man, and she understands, you know, what she can do with this man once she finds out who you are. You are a box they put you in, and then they know the elite. They know who are the elite men, and these men on this panel are the elite men that they desire, they want, and they want to be around, they want to talk to, they miss without us even thinking about them, right? So the thing is that when you value yourself more than you value others, and if you stop looking at women as your equal, then I think you could be more successful. And I think a lot of that has to do with the programming of a lot of society traits, right?
Right.
But I also think it has a part to do with your weak thinking. When you're a weak thinker, you are a sheep. You are you go with everybody else is doing. Oh, you know, women like these Crocs, you know, on men. So I'm gonna go ahead and wear these Croc sandals, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wear, even though you know you putting pink buttons and shit on them, and you think that's cool, right? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, you got to be your own man, and you got to be able to speak up on it, even if you know one of your bros got them on. Like you got to still say how you feel about it. Like, that is against the grain. That is the elite. Only the elite can talk about somebody in the uncomfortable situation and stand on it, right? And this is what women value. Women value men who are going to be able to, you know, say something to them when they need to, dominate them when they need to, but also, man, like, they want a man who loves themselves enough to lead the proper way.
Right. Yeah, you say equal, and that's the problem. It's not even equal. They look at they're above them. Everything. The woman is God. The woman is everything. The woman is
hero. They're my hero. She's my hero.
Hero, everything. You know, my fantasy, my all. And without her, I am nothing. I can't do nothing. I can't be nothing. I can't say anything. So
hey, real quick, Steve, you be hearing like artists come take an award, tell them I want to give all praise to my wife.
Yeah, all this shit.
I want to give all the credit to her. Without her, I would be nothing. Right. I'm like, you's a bitch.
Yeah, but that's what a lot of these guys, that's the mindset of the average guy today, because they don't believe that they can be anything better. And they think that the woman is the one piece that they need to be what they think is a man. But how can you be a man using a woman? You see what I'm saying? That doesn't connect with anything. The woman has nothing or no place in a man's life but to be what he expects her to be when he expects her to be it. But see, they don't see it that way, the way we see it. That's why we're successful, because we are always going to be a man with or without the woman. If she wants to come, she can. She doesn't, we don't give a fuck. We still gonna keep moving on. But these young men out here, they don't have the mindset or the thought, because when they go across the street, the YouTube streets, as Jacario would say, they go across the YouTube streets to learn how to.
YouTube street.
Yeah, yes, that's Lucario shit. How to
that
worship.
is that is right though. Man.
Yeah, the YouTube streets. They go to the YouTube streets to learn how to worship and hate women, versus learn how to love themselves over here, to be able to guide women like men do. We don't bash.
We don't. Yeah, right, man. I can't stand that narrative.
Yeah, we don't bash women, hate women,
women.
Disrespect anything. We just say no, and we walk the fuck away. If they get to do whatever they want, but we're good without them. Right?
Yeah, I think that a lot of the overvaluing of the vagina and you know, just valuing gaining access to sex it's weak, because what happens is it shows scarcity. Like, anything that you make such a big deal, that shows the level where you're at. You understand? Because getting sex should be like the same as you going to your fucking, you know, faucet and getting a glass of water or something if you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should just be that simple. Meaning, like, you're a man, she's a woman, this is what we do. But unfortunately, what happens is you got to ask yourself, like, okay, if this is such a big deal, and then me getting it is such an event, you understand? What's really going on in my situation as far as dating, relationships, and game when it comes to dealing with women, where that's an issue? You understand? So it's the same thing as anything else, where if you're putting something on such a high pedestal, that means that usually you're lacking in that area. Right. So a lot of times, a lot of these dudes are lacking in that area, which is why it's such a big deal. You see what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, a lot of dudes, they don't understand that even their mindset about this whole thing is a reflection of where they're at in the game. Right. You don't want to look at it that way. They want to look at it like, you know, first they'll feel some type of way about a woman not giving them sex. Then they'll feel some type of way about a woman giving them sex. They're like, these bitches ain't give me no pussy. But when these bitches give me pussy, they hoes. You understand what I'm saying? But then at the same time, I want the pussy so that I can feel good about myself. And then you know what I mean? It's this like weird ass relationship that dudes have with it, but they don't realize it's all stemming from how they view themselves at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy.
It makes me think of, you know, remember that old saying, that old proverb, whatever, you know, teach a man to fish.
Right.
And he'll eat forever. But you give a man a fish, he can eat today. You teach a man to fish, he'll eat he can eat forever, and he can feed his family too. Right. But, see, I think when it comes to a topic like this, the weak men are the men who put fish on a pedestal.
Right.
The strong men are the men who put the skill of fishing on a pedestal.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Understand? Because with the ability to fish, that's how I can build my abundance mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I'm at the level of the game where fish is not even important to me at this point.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What's important is that I have the skill and the gear that I need
to do what you want to do,
to get the fish. Because now I'm not just focused on fish. Now I can even focus on business, because now I can become a fucking fisherman and feed my whole village and become the wealthiest man in my village because I realized that the skill was more important than the product.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And that's weak men. Weak men pedestalize the product. Strong men pedestalize the skill.
That's facts. That's facts.
That is facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you understand skill, when you understand business, like business as far as the system, when you understand the system of everything that you're dealing with, you realize, oh shit, the whole time I was worried about feeding myself, but with this skill, I could feed the whole world.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that's the difference. That's the difference between, like, look, it's so many parallels, because that's the difference between poor people and rich people.
Mm-hmm.
Because rich people is thinking, how many people can I affect?
Right.
How many people can I bring this product to?
Mm-hmm.
While the poor nigga's like, yo, man, hook me up, man. I just want a piece of fish, my nigga. You feel me? I'm just trying to get from day to day, man. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to eat, homie. You know what I'm saying? Hook me up with a little piece of fish, bro. You know you got me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get this little hookup. And then you over there, you masterminding this shit, and you like, yeah. So if I get a net this big, I could catch 20,000 fish, and then I could sell, each fish for $1, and then I can make $20,000 and feed the whole neighborhood and blah blah blah. I'm enterprising, and this nigga talking about, yo man, just give me a fish fillet sandwich, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to eat, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's a weak nigga versus a strong, because the strong dude is like, bro, I'm not even worried about me eating at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because while I'm selling fish, I could just be, a little piece here, little piece there. And I'm moving weight. I'm making things happen on a large scale. So me eating is the last thing on my mind, because my brain is on a different level. Like, and shout out to Lucario too, right? Because Lucario did a video this week that talked about, raising the level of your game. And in the video, he made a really great point about how when you're at different levels of the game, you can't understand why dudes at a higher level of the game or at a different level of the game make the decisions they make.
Right.
Yeah, most definitely.
And because you're not at a certain level of the game, when you see a man at a different level of the game making decisions, you have a certain you have an arrogance of ignorance.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because he made this great point about how a poor person would look at a rich person. You know, the rich person just bought a private jet. And the poor person is like, well, what's wrong with him? Why he need a private jet? He recklessly spending his money. He don't know what the fuck he doing.
Right.
That's because you thinking like a broke person. You thinking like a poor person. You don't understand that his accountant told him that either you pay $100,000 in tax money or you buy $100,000 jet. Which one is it gonna be?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the rich man is like, nigga, I gotta buy this jet. The poor person is looking at you like you reckless with your money. But in actuality, the poor person is never been in that tax bracket. Don't know nothing about paying all them taxes to the IRS.
Exactly.
And this is a prime example. Like just a case in point. The way Lucario lives his life with his open relationship, right? If you look at a lot of men that come for him, like a lot of those men don't understand exactly what he's talking about when there's a certain level of game that you need to be at in order to understand this man is living the life that he wants to live. Mm-hmm. He's in control of his life. Mm-hmm. He's in control of his situation.
Right.
And because you can't imagine yourself in a situation, what analogy did you use, Miles? Something about ignorant to something. I forgot how you phrased it.
Ignorance of arrogance.
Right.
Yeah. So that is right on, bro. That is perfectly put right there, bro. Because I see so many men, bro, and I be want to chime in. I be saying like stuff. I'll be like, man, let me just fall back because I'm about to lead off with a whole lot of violent conversations I'm about to engage in because they don't understand.
Right. And that's my thing. I always tell them because I'll be like, look, that's why I never be getting mad at them because I kind of laugh it off and I feel sorry for some of them because they don't realize. Because the thing is, I'm not saying for you to live how I live, but dudes who got game understand. So it ain't like they got to do it, but they understand. But the guys who don't have game or the game is weak, they don't understand. So therefore they think they understand and then they going off of their limited thinking. Right. And so this also applies to what we're talking about here when it comes to valuing the woman and access to sex is that when you become a guy who's at a certain level of the game, you see sex in a whole different way than a guy who's thirsty for sex, a guy who never really can get access to women and all that other stuff. So the guy who can't get access is always putting sex and women on a pedestal. The guy who can get access, he has a different view on women and sex and all that other stuff because he's at a whole different level. So he's looking at the guy that's like thirsty for sex, like, bro, you know there's more things women could do for you besides sucking your dick. And he's like, what are you talking? That's crazy. And how could you want a woman like there's dudes out there who really I've heard dudes say this on YouTube. They'll say, what's the point of dealing with a woman when all they're good for is sex? And I'm like, bruh. I'm like, this is how you know they on a lower level of the game. I'm like, Jesus, crazy.
Yeah, but the one thing you and I did, I think Tuesday, we cracked the code. I think people don't realize that they're living in Lucario's life, but not on that level.
Right.
They have women that are fucking other guys.
Right.
They're fucking on the other side.
Right. Exactly.
Or think they know everywhere they're going to.
Right. Exactly. So it doesn't. So they want to talk about Lucario, but every woman that they're talking to, every woman you approach, or every woman that you talk to right now is probably fucking with somebody else right now. It's just that you ain't doing it. You're focusing all on that one woman, and she ain't thinking about you like that, man.
Right. That's facts. That's facts. So guys, call the number 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and all that other good stuff. We'll get to the questions and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think regular men too, they look at us and how we say we're talking to women and stuff like that. And it just, it's crazy because it's like, hold on one second. Let me get this adjusted here. No, it's crazy because like when I say, hey, this is what I expect of the dinner to be made, oval plate, right? I expect, the house to be clean, the clothes to be put up, and also expect you to help me with the business. I need assistance in these certain areas. And I know you're going to be good at them because you're organized and you're sharp. Like I need that done, right? And so when you hear men, like that's surface level stuff right there, but it's way more than that. And the way that men believe that that's unachievable because of their own experiences, because of their weak-minded level, surface level thinking, they believe none of that is like achievable. We can't get that. That's something I can't get. I can't do this because of
that.
Right. Yeah. Like I can't like I hear Lucario and Miles and Steve and Angry Man, and I hear these guys, man, but they're just doing that for YouTube. No, this is real life.
Right, exactly.
Like this is my daily life. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing, and I see it all the time. And you see so many people, even some of the people in the chat room. You'll see them. They'll say things, but you don't even mean it.
Right.
There's some truth to that, and I think that's where the problem lies, man. And these men, they don't even think these things are achievable because they don't understand it.
That's some real shit. Now, you spoke a mouthful right there, because a lot of times what happens is that when these guys aren't living life at all, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They hear what we're saying and they're like, nah, that's just for entertainment. And I'm like, nah, it's not even, it might sound entertaining in you because you think it's fantasy. But the thing is that when you get to a certain level, and this is why I tell guys to step up their game, because then they will actually see what we're talking about. Right. You see, like this, you ever notice, like, do you guys think it's a coincidence that all of us on this panel could get on here and one of us could say something, and all of us is like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like we didn't practice that. We're not like,
yeah, you're right. I didn't think
like, yo, I've been through that last week. Yeah, I was doing that the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like that's because game recognized game. That's what that means. Always. It's like, you recognize game within another man because y'all are having those similar experiences, because y'all are on that level at that point where you can see it. That's why you can know when a dude doesn't have game. This is why when dudes call in and they talking BS, we can tell when they lying. We can tell when they nonsense, because
within seconds.
Exactly, because a dude who has game, he's not gonna do certain things or go through certain things, or certain things are not gonna happen to him in a certain type of way, versus a dude who don't got game. Because a dude who doesn't have game, his life is in chaos. You understand what I'm saying? A man who has game, his life, he's orchestrating all of these different things in his life. Now, doesn't mean to say that everything 100% is going to go exactly as planned. But even then, what happens is that when things don't go according to plan, there's still a plan in place for when things don't go according to plan, because the man is always on his square and understanding where he needs to go and what places he needs to be in any situation that occurs. So he's not panicking. He's like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? But when you don't have game, what happens is that you're at the whim of everything happening around you. And then you're just like getting caught up in everything, versus you being the focal point of your own shit. And then whatever is going on, you're able to actually navigate and go where you need to go. That's what it's about.
I'm gonna let Lucario get this question right here. I think that would be perfect for you right there.
Says who determines what weak or good game? How can you tell me how I get women is not good game if I'm getting women who made y'all the gatekeepers of game? Oh my goodness.
Wait. Why are you watching this show? I'm sorry, Nicole, don't say Lucario. Why the fuck are you even in this room watching this show if you got game? Wait. And if you got game, call in this show. Come on.
No, that's the guy. That's the guy right there that we was really just talking about, though. Right? Yeah.
Sorry,
he compared what we're saying in our lifestyle to what he's accomplishing in his.
Right.
And he's like, there's no way these guys are fucking better game than me. Who's these fucking guys?
But see, that question right there already tells me you're not good with women. You understand what I'm saying? Like the fact that you have to say it the way you said it, because you said who determines what weak or good game is? How can you tell me how I get women is not good? By you saying that, right? You give a fuck about how we view you getting women. So therefore your game is weak because you give a fuck about what another man thinks. Right. Already I know that your game is weak just based off of what you said. You see what I'm saying? So if you're the type of dude who is on point and understands his shit, then you wouldn't need to even bring that type of stuff up. But you're bringing that type of stuff up because there's some doubt within yourself. and you're looking for validation from us low key, which is why you asked the question in the first place. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. So your language exposes you. Shout out to Miles. He always says that. You know what I mean?
And this how you know you ain't got no game. What is you fucking 200 women?
Hey, and see, this is what, this is where we just talked about how men think women validates them as men. Like we don't care about that statistics.
Right.
Now, if you told me that you've been with 3 women and they're all know about each other and they all contributing to your household, they all listen to what you got. Now we got some respect for you because and it got to be long term, because anybody can get short term. You can get a Gatorade brought to you short term. I'm talking about long term investment from a woman and her following your lead. See, when men say this, what they're basically saying is that women are the definition are the definition of my life. And in order for me to feel good about myself, all I need to do is smash a woman. And see, this is how I know he's used and abused. Over those 200 hoes, you took all of them out to dinner. You took every single one of those bitches out for a steak dinner. And I'm sure he pays some cell phone bills in there too, because that's I'm telling you, bro.
See, he said in the chat, he said, but who determines when it's weak? You still ain't answering the question. Game is subjective. Call in. Still saying
call in.
What you got to understand, you're showing us that your game is weak by your mindset, bro. Because what you did, you asked the question. Now you're like, I gotta prove to them that you trying to show us receipts, basically. You see what I'm saying? Like you like, I gotta prove to these motherfuckers that I got game, because I see this is what you're doing. Since your game is weak and you deep down know your game is weak, right? You're trying to look for validation so that you can feel like that your game isn't as weak as you thought. You know? Like what you want us to clap for you. This is what you want us to do. You want us to do all this.
Unique is one of the greatest chat instigators in the world, bro. I'm telling you. Unique is the greatest chat instigator in the world. If you watch him, he's calling them out all day long. Man, call in. Call in, Richmond.
He said, I probably took out about 30 to Applebee's and paid.
Look at this cat, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. He's still trying to prove himself. This is what I'm saying. It's hella funny, man.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell. This is what I'm trying to tell you, man. You keep digging yourself in a hole, bro.
Oh,
man. You should not give a fuck about what we think about you. And the fact that you do is showing that's showing that you have a weak game. That is just
weak game.
Wait, he said paid 0 phone bills. So paying a bitch phone bill is even a thought in your mind?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Nigga, matter of fact, don't call in, because we already roasted you on the text. You gonna get fucked up fucking with us. On the phone in real time, nigga. Stop.
You know, and what's amazing is we know that's 200 lies, like one of the chat room. So we're gonna narrow it down. We're gonna give him a 33 women in his life. Just to say 33 women. So out of 33 women, you took out 30 to Applebee's. And this is what I'm saying. So your mindset is already thinking that you need to prove something to this woman in order to get access, right?
Exactly.
You need to be a particular type of person in order to get access. But this is what I'm saying. I could just tell that he's a young blood. And I could tell just on his way that he's trying to prove himself. And it's okay, man. You got called out. You said something weird and you got called out on it, man. Take it on the chin. You know what I mean? Chris Rocket. You know what I mean? We done slapped the shit out of you, so just take it. You know what I mean? It's all right.
Bro, because the thing is this, guys be worried about how many chicks that they smash. Understand that's nothing, because there's a lot of different ways to smash women. You could pay 200 chicks to fuck you. You could take 200 chicks to dinner and wine and dine them and have them, give you some pity pussy at the end of it. You understand what I'm saying? Like that doesn't necessarily mean anything. What we're trying to say when we talk about you having tight game, it's about you. You understand? It's about how you think and how you go about stuff. So again, if you're thinking, well, damn, I had to take 30 chicks out to Applebee's and shit, why are we doing that? Because we're comparing it to the fact that you're talking about having sex with a woman. So why did you feel the need to have to take a girl to Applebee's to have sex with her? You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get to you guys to understand. You see what I'm saying?
That's wild. That's wild to me.
See, he keeps saying, he say, y'all niggas can't answer the question though. Y'all just attaching me, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. You're not listening. We are answering your question. Mm-hmm. You said, how can you tell if a dude has weak game, or how do we know, and all this other stuff? You just said you took 30 chicks to Applebee's, and then you said you fucked 200 women. So what you're doing is that you're showing the amount of women that you had sex with as a barometer of something valuable. So if that's the case, why are you taking 30 women out to Applebee's? So what we can say is that those 30 women, or some of those women, you were taking to Applebee's just to get sex.
Let me say something to D. Lee first before I talk about this bitch. D. Lee, if you shut your fucking ass up and listen, bitch, we already answered the question, motherfucker. That's number one. Now, number two, let me show you what men do. You either going to call into the show, and if you don't call into the show and you say something again in the chat, you're blocked. How about that, motherfucker? That's how men do shit. So if you gonna stand on shit, call into the show.
Wait, hold on. I think this might be him. Let's see. 443. You're on live with Real Game No Theory panel. What's up? 443.
Yeah. What's going on, man? I donated, man, to the character.
Okay. Who this? Yeah, who this?
I'm not the guy in the comment.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. If you ain't the guy, let me finish what the fuck I'm saying.
All right, hold on.
You either call into the show, or if you make another statement, question, and don't call in, then we already know what you are. You're gone. So I'm telling you right now. I'm showing you how men work. We do the same thing to women that we do to you. So either you're gonna call into the show right now, or say something else. Please say something else so I can block you, or go ahead and block us before I get you, motherfucker. Go ahead, guys.
All right, 443. What's going on, man?
Yeah, man. Anyway, pretty much, man. I don't know, man. It seems like you guys are kind of contradicting yourself when you say you don't ask for receipts. You know what I mean? But when a guy makes a statement that's similar to the situations that you guys might have been in or experienced, it's like, oh well, you need receipts to prove that to me. You get what I'm saying? I think that's kind of disingenuous on y'all behalf.
No. You misunderstand. We're not talking about you need receipts. We're saying that based off of how you talk, it shows us that you don't know a certain thing, or that you're lying about a certain thing. You understand what I'm saying?
What is he talking about receipt though? I don't understand. What is
I don't never ask for receipts.
He was saying, the caller was saying that, oh, we seem disingenuous because we're saying that you don't need to show no receipts, but then we're trying to say that this guy needs to show us receipts to show that
we never said
we're not talking about him showing receipts. Yeah. We're talking about the fact of what he's saying shows us that he is lying, or he doesn't know what he's doing, or that his game is weak. That's what we're saying.
Well, we don't have to have receipts to know that you ain't got game. You just open your mouth for 1 second and we know your story. We know your exact story of why you're a loser and why you're a surface dweller. Right. You don't have to send us anything. If see, let me tell you something, caller. If you had game, you could read his statement and know he doesn't have game. And that's why we're saying that this is the problem with y'all surface dwellers who claim you have game. If you have game, you can even read a statement someone makes and tell they don't have game, big guy.
Yeah, game recognize game. Now I like what Lucario said. You know, that's been an old tale forever, and that makes the most sense because, like, I can look at your lifestyle and how you move and how you communicate, like in seconds, and I know who's running the show, whose life are you living? Are you living your own life, or are you living it through somebody else's lenses? I can tell quickly.
Facts. Caller, you.
I mean, I get that as all, but I'm saying like it could be something very descriptive. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I can get on here and be like, "Yo, I fucked 5 bitches today." You know what I mean? Or y'all got a girl.
Talk that way,
and I still do this and that. You know what I mean? And
but guys, with real game, what we trying to tell you is we don't care if you fuck 5 bitches a day. When you say things like that, that tells us you don't have game. This is what we're saying to you. If you call in and say, "Hey man, I was want to let y'all know, man, I got issues, but I'm fucking 5 women a day," Like we don't that right there to any man with game. We don't give a fuck about that.
You don't get a pat on the back because you fucking some bitches. That's what
bitches come a dime a dozen, right?
So caller, I'll give it to you real simple. Does Warren Buffett have money?
Warren Buffett.
Yeah, does Warren Buffett have money?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, now we know Warren Buffett has, but I'm just asking that question now. If you see random young little rapper nigga on Instagram flashing a bunch of money, and he's acting like he got paper like Warren Buffett, do you think he has paper like Warren Buffett?
Not entirely so.
Exactly, because usually people who have paper ain't really flashing the shit like crazy like that. Usually, that's what I'm saying. So what we're saying is your actions, the things you do, tell something about you. So this is what we're saying with the game, is that guys who have game, there's certain things they say and certain things they do that will tell you something about them to let you know whether or not they have game. That's what we're saying.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Yeah, you just call it. It's okay. You just can't see it because you ain't gamed up. So you on the outside looking in.
Oh, gang.
No. What you mean? No, wait, brother.
Looking in. I'm in the game, bro.
No, wait. If you wait, come on, wait, stop. Come on now, wait. If you in the game, you wouldn't be calling us with this silly ass shit. Are you serious?
No.
You telling me you in the game calling us with this bitch shit you saying? Stop lying, nigga. You ain't got no motherfucking game. Hold on. If I put my hand up, you shut your fucking ass up. Hold on, motherfucker. I'll let you talk. Wait a second, motherfucker.
Yeah.
If you had game, you would have called in and asked that bitch question you asked. What the fuck? Well, what? Are you serious? Y'all joking today? You actually called in telling you think you got game. We can recognize you ain't got game. I can also recognize you got a raggedy ass car. I can hear.
Yeah, and he ain't got no AC because like motherfucker got the windows down and shit. Blow the air conditioner, homeboy.
Yo, dude.
Everybody knows the rules.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
So to the dude, like, look, this is what you're not getting.
Hold on. Man, shut your ass up. Wait. Shut your ass up. Then you can talk when Angry Man's done.
Hold on for a second, man. First of all, to the dude, because he was kind of responding to what the dude was saying before, right? Yeah. Number one, it's like this. It's just like if I'm a street cat and I'm a hustler, and I'm listening to rappers talking about hustling, I can tell if they really was hustlers or not because I was really part of that.
Bingo.
People be faking the funk. So it's not about. See, the problem is you got dudes like yourself that's calling in, and then you're getting in your feelings, and it's like, bruh, if the dude before you that was in the chat room really knew what he was talking about, he wouldn't be in here trying to get people to co-sign what he's saying.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. They call those, hey, Angry Man, they call those studio gangsters, by the way. Them just studio gangsters. You can tell. You know what I mean?
It's about humility. If the dudes is really trying to get gamed up, it's like you calling into a show, ask your fucking question, and then guess what? Shut the fuck up and listen.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, caller.
Steve ain't got no game, bro.
Right.
You know what though? It hurt his soul right there.
I know.
It hurt it, man. Hey, bro, he got that 92 hatchback Hyundai brown one. With a 12 in the back.
Wait, hold on, caller. I'm gonna give you the last word before I let you go. Say what you was just saying. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I respect everybody on the panel, you know what I mean? I believe y'all probably do have the skills to actually still smash women to this current day, but Steve, you're not doing that. Steve is giving game from his 20, the years where he was 20.
You said it takes skills to smash women. Is that what you said? It takes skills to smash women?
Yeah.
It don't take no skills to smash women, bro.
You know what? I gotta take my hat off to you, Steve. This is the first panel I've been on where I'm not the most hated person. Some amazing shit, man.
They fucking hate this cat, man.
Hey, Steve.
What is it like? What is it about Steve that y'all hate so much? Steve is
They be cursing him out on the regular day. They just wait.
Well, that's because he shows them their kink in their armor, and they're not used to that. They're used to people rubbing their back when they're feeling emotional,
Right.
and telling them everything's gonna be fucking okay. So when a man hits you on the chin, they don't like that feeling.
Hey, look,
okay, I got to get better. You know what I mean?
Hey, Mr. 1950, I got to point this out. You could tell a lot of these guys didn't grow up with those old school men because Steve's critique is light compared to them old school dudes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
And it was physical. Like they were way more physical then. You know what I mean? They'll fuck you up.
All right, so we didn't get it due to technical difficulties. We didn't really get a chance to hear Angry Man's point on the topic. We have 2 calls, but Angry Man, if you wanna drop it in, before I get to the calls.
Well, no, y'all can go ahead. I was just I was listening to some of it. I was trying to get everything situated. I had to open the computer up, but like dudes are calling in. They need to, if you really want to get gamed up. Like you need to really listen to what these brothers are telling you because they know what they're talking about. And by the way, I like the thing you pointed out about having to buy the jet. Like a lot of people don't really know that. A lot of people don't know that, cats be spending money to avoid. What you want to do? You want to just give the money to the IRS or you want to get something with the money?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So dudes are not really listening and paying attention. And the reason why is because just like not being in a certain tax bracket, you're not going to understand things because you're not part of that. It's like, if you got abundance and you tell a kid from Somalia that's starving, yeah, man, I don't know what it's like to starve. He doesn't know what it's like to have everything he needs. And so if you're not in that situation, and a lot of these guys are not in that situation, they've grown up in this society that's trained them to be super feminine. So they don't really know how to operate like that. It's like, dude, call in and get some real game, like for real.
Facts, bro. All right, so we got 111. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up? Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear me.
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
Sure.
What's up? This be Lee. I'm only calling in because Steve said call in. I fuck with all y'all cool. I appreciate what y'all do. It ain't that he the realest, he just the most disrespectful. All I said in the comments was
caller, is it disrespectful or is it the truth? Which one is it? Is it disrespectful or is it the truth?
It's disrespectful. You can deliver the truth without
I'm sorry. Okay, allow me to apologize. Let me go and get you some warm milk. Let me tuck you into the bed. And are you comfortable now? Well, please understand this with all the love and admiration that you are weak as fuck. I'm sorry. Wait a second.
Yeah,
if
you know what it is.
Doing is bad. Wait till you get a real woman.
Steve, what it is though, Steve. A lot of these young men are raised with way too much mommy in them.
Right.
And when you raised with too much mommy in your system, well, I'm telling you, he was triggered to call in on hold because of what Steve said to you in the comment. That means you're an emotional man. I would have took that on the chin. That wouldn't have been nothing to me. I'd have laughed at that because I know who I am as a man, and Steve doesn't validate that. And no matter what he says to you or about you, that doesn't validate you as a man. And now Steve was in my physical presence, and he was calling me all type of B's and all that. And that would change the game because now you're attacking me as a person. And now we can do something about that. But we're on the internet, bro, and you called in emotional about what he said to you in a chat, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
I'm sorry,
bro.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Okay. I was muted. No. I agree with you 100%. I can't tell who's talking right now. I agree with you 100%. I'm answering the question of somebody coming, Steve the realist. He's the most disrespectful. You can get your point across without saying catching his ass up and all that kind of shit.
Wait. You don't understand how long I've been doing it? Hold on,
bro. Can I chime in on this? Can I chime in on this real quick? Bro. Check this out, man.
That behind that kind of stuff, bro.
Bro, check this out. I gotta point this out to you because you might not notice it, right? Now, in my lifetime, every time I've had any disagreements with dudes, you know, the disagreement is a disagreement, right? And dudes are gonna say what they're gonna say.
It's the way to disagree with what I'm saying.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish because you're doing something you don't even realize you're doing.
Yeah, for real. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? So
I know what you do. Yeah.
With dudes, when we disagree, if we in person, I can be the most disrespectful as I want. You can be the most disrespectful as you want. Now, if we decide, you know what, fuck all that, let's go outside.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go outside, and then we're gonna do what we do, and then the level of respect may change after that. But what I've noticed is that whenever you have a discussion with women, the first thing they say is, well, you may be right, but there's a way to disagree.
Yeah. I knew exactly where you was going. Yeah.
Women will discount everything you're saying because you're not saying it the way they would like you to say it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you may not notice that you're doing that, but bruh, you're doing that, bro.
I knew exactly where you was going, man, because I done heard that in conversations with women.
Exactly.
Oh, you just coming across too aggressive, like you just saying it the wrong way. And I'm
that way. Like you got men and you got women. You got men and you got women. But at the end of the day, we all human. All I'm saying is
now we're made different. So we may be human, but we're still different.
Very different.
Yeah, we all got 5 fingers, a heart. We all got.
We not built the same, though, bro. And this is what I'm saying. I think you can't put men in the category with women ever. Even on a biblical term, they come from us. They were made from us.
Right, but we know.
No.
Here's the thing. Guess what? If you disagree with women the way women disagree with people, that woman is never going to respect you as a man. If you interact with her,
let me say something real quick. I'm only calling in because he said call in. I'm only calling in. I was in the comments chilling.
Well, no, I know what you said in the comments though. Like, hold on, but I know what you said in the comments though. Look, this is what I'm trying to point out to you, bro, because you don't see it.
Yeah,
you don't see it, and I'm not even. But listen, I'm not even mad at you because I understand where it's coming from. But the problem is, y'all younger cats, y'all don't want to realize where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have been socialized to operate a certain way. And if we being honest, because there's a bunch of bitches telling y'all how to fucking talk and how to speak and how to think and how to operate and then when you have interactions with women and you can't figure out why the shit ain't going right, that's the reason why.
Right. Because you were told to call
Oh, we got to get him off the phone. He said he's on hold. Let's get this guy.
All right, Caller, you good?
Yeah, we good. I'll bring you some warm milk, man. Warm milk, and I'll tuck you in.
I only called in because he said call in. I'll tuck you in.
Well, it's all respect then, man. Thanks for calling.
D Lee, I hope you learned something, D Lee.
Yeah, I hope you learned something, but stop asking. Real quick, D Lee, if you pay attention to the show, they're giving you your answer. So don't ever tell somebody to ask for the answer when we're giving the answer.
And we don't use words like disingenuous.
I can't get out the phone.
Fuck that.
We cool now, bro. We good. You said call in. I'm just calling.
You did it like a man. Respect.
I respect that. I can respect that. Yeah, I can respect that. Yeah.
I respect that.
Appreciate you, man. Take it easy, man.
All right, let's get this motherfucker. He on the phone. Let's get this motherfucker.
It's 2 in there. Which one is he?
I don't know, but hey, everybody, listen to his voice when he call in.
If that one, and if it's not, put him on hold and get the next one.
All right, hold on. 404. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up?
Is this still selling?
Mine is selling Jerry, man.
Is this?
Hold on, bro. We'll get you in a second. Stay on hold.
I thought he said that was him.
No, I don't think that's
He said something about something Gary.
I thought he said selling Jerry.
Oh, is that him?
Hello?
That's him.
That can't be him. I'm gonna walk away if that's him.
Wait, 336. Is this selling Jerry? Nah. All right, hold on, bro. Hold on. My bad. That was him.
I'm about to get a hold of him.
No.
All right. So
I'm about to get a hold of him, bro. That was about to be.
All right, Selling Jerry, what's good with you, bro? Go ahead.
Hello? Selling Jerry?
I'm tired of these Boost Mobile niggas calling. This is what I'm talking about, man.
404.
I'm forgot these Cricket, Walmart.
You're on 404.
Motherfucker, get Verizon. This is what I be trying to tell cats, man. Stop being cheap.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
That's not it.
Hello?
Shake your phone or open up the window.
Yo.
Shake the phone. Open the refrigerator.
Man, he in that brick house.
Cricket, man. Cricket. Come on. Take your phone.
Bruh.
Hey, man, you got to call back, man. We ain't got time for your shenanigans.
He had to, I guess he hung up. He was having technical.
Call back, bro.
Yeah,
please call back, man.
Call back, because I can't be you. Hi. Good.
Yeah, 336. You on live with the Real Game on 3 panel. What's up? 336.
What's good? How's everybody doing? Y'all good?
I'm good, man. Appreciate that.
Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, yo, yeah. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Look, man, I just wanted to call in, and just say, a lot of times in society, like y'all was saying, even when you got game, even when you on point, like you got to fight that inner simp. Like you got to fight.
Oh man, that's terrible for you to say, bro.
It really.
That's real terrible, dog. I mean, and this is how we know, dog. You know what I mean? In seconds.
Inner simp?
Fucking seconds, bro.
What is an inner simp?
You didn't hear me out.
Sir, what is an inner simp? He's talking about the shit that dudes is being trained to fucking do.
Like, well, we shouldn't have to fight it though.
Like little buddy up there that just
All right, let him finish, guys. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
My bad, caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, like Angry Man's my man. He know me. He know for a fact I ain't no simp. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got game. But what I'm saying is that a lot of times everything. I only can speak for myself. I had my pops in my life or whatever the case may be, but there was a lot of things that he didn't teach. You know what I mean? Because he didn't know. So when you coming up a certain type of way, especially coming up around a lot of women, then your tendencies be to be kind of softer on women or be kind of soft, even if you're on top of your game, even if you're doing your thing, it's just like you got to fight that. You know what I'm saying? It's like something that you got to fight.
Well, this is what I understand. Okay, I see what you're saying, Big Dog. I see what you're saying, but this is where I don't understand. Okay, women don't have nothing to do with the game when it comes to being a man. Whether you're with them or not, you should not be relating to them. And we're not saying be mean and smack women around or anything, but I don't understand when you're saying being soft around women. What is I don't understand help me out. What does you mean by being soft around women? What does that mean?
All right, Steve, that's a good question. So what I'm saying is, and I agree with you, the game don't have nothing to do with women directly, right?
Yes, sir.
At the same time, at certain levels of the game, you're going to interact with women, right? You agree with that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in your interactions with women, then I only can speak for myself. In my interactions with women, even though I be around a lot of women, whatever the case may be, I have to fight and I have to really think about things I'm saying, things I'm doing, things that I'm allowing to happen.
Okay.
Even with game, even with being on top of your screen.
Okay, let me just say this for you. Okay, the game that I have, okay, I don't care if it's a Bigfoot, a Sasquatch, a unicorn, or a Smurf in front of me. Okay, I'm always communicating with myself first to communicate with that person. So I don't give a fuck about that person in front of me, unless that person's gonna follow where I'm going. As a woman, I don't see the problem with a lot of surface dwellers. They communicate to the woman. They don't communicate to themselves first to know how they have to manage the woman through themselves. Regardless of how the woman is, the woman has to follow my lead. No matter how sexy she is, she's got to follow my lead. And if she doesn't follow my lead, I'm not going to see. The moment a woman feels that you're soft, you're done. The moment, because you know what women are going to say? Why don't you ever tell, they always say to motherfuckers like me, why don't you ever show me compassion? And why don't you ever tell me how you feel? And as soon as you do that one time, you're going to lose respect from that woman.
Look,
You know, and I'm gonna say this really quick, and I'm gonna relate it to what you just said too. There's a time like, you know, every woman I've always been with, they always say you don't have a type, right? I don't have a type, and the reason why is because every woman that I come encounter with, I treat them like they are, right? They all feel good. They all are in my presence, and as long as they're acting right, then we're gonna have a simple conversation, because it's never about what, you know, sexual. It's never about any of that for me. It's always about, I mean, she's just a woman. I'm having a regular conversation with them. So most men have conversations with angles. Like they always believe that, oh, you know, I gotta, you know, say this to a woman, get her in the bed and do this, that, blah, blah, blah. And the reason why I'm bringing this up to you, man, is because if you're moving all the same and consistent in your life, you'll never have to feel a way when you're in the presence of that woman.
Facts.
That woman is the same. She's going to be the same. I promise you that. And even like I was raised with wolves. I always say that, like wolves. Like my grandfather and them, they didn't never teach me anything about being respectful to women. They said you'll learn that from everybody else. We're gonna teach you how to control the women in your environment. That's how they used to talk to me, right? Mm-hmm. So they were hard on, oh, she don't do this, get rid of her. If she don't act like, if she does blah blah, and then I molded my own on what I wanted in my life as a man, into what I ultimately have, right? Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is I took a lot of their guidance, but even the woman that'll be with me in my presence, I'm gentle with her because she deserves that part of me to be gentle with. Like a regular woman on the street will never see that, because I will never be that way with them. I'm consistent on every interaction with every woman and every man the same. You get what I'm saying?
No doubt. But yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with what you said, Mr. 1950, what Steve said. I agree with y'all. But at the same time, I'm talking about, we're not talking about surface level. We're talking about on a deeper level, right? And what I'm saying is, like, a lot of cats were not raised like you. You know,
of course,
yes, yeah, of course. In this society, hold on, right? A lot of cats were raised by women. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats were raised in single family households. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't have that kind of guidance or that kind of leadership going into it. And again, I was a dude that was raised with my father in the home. However, my father didn't discuss none of that, and he just kind of did his thing. But at the same time, you know, the women around me were very strong women who ran shit, to be real with you, even though my father was in the house. So it's like a lot of people have that kind of background where they didn't have no real strong male figure.
You know, there's no such thing as a strong woman, right? There's no such thing. I think that is a part of it right there. There is not a strong woman on this planet.
We on the same page.
Caller, listen, I can't allow you. See, that's the reason why. That's the reason why when y'all start talking the shit, we gotta shut y'all up early, because I can't allow you. Like you sound like one of these I'm a product of my environment type niggas. You understand? Like I'm not gonna allow you to use the fact that you were raised around women as a crutch for you to continue to do the wrong thing.
Well, see, here's the thing. With this discussion. So I get what he's saying, because we've had this discussion, like, bro, how many times we done went back and forth about stuff like this. Like we've had this discussion like a lot, and I get what he's saying, because there are a lot of dudes that come up with that social programming. Like with me, it was a little bit different, because I wasn't raised with my mother. I was raised with my grandmother, who's old school. So she didn't do any of the stuff that. Now, if I would have been raised by my moms, it'd have been a whole different story. But with me, I used to come off, and my man will tell you back in the day, I came off misogynistic. You feel what I'm saying? And chauvinistic to like a lot of the encounters that we were having with chicks and shit. But, you know, with my thing was this, it's like, okay, this shit is what it is. Because at the end of the day, it's like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep rocking, doing what I do. But I get what he's saying, because nowadays you have this fucking climate where when you encounter these freaking women and shit, they're expecting you to operate a certain way. And if you're not that way, yeah, you're gonna catch those little issues and shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about when
you're
angry man.
And I want to enforce this too with your angry man too. Like when you mentioned your grandma's old school, see what your grandma is that she was taught by strong men on how to be a woman, and she's transferring that to you, right? And see, this is what I'm saying. Like the only way that a woman is strong is if we empower her, right? If we empower her as men, like we empower. Like my grandma, I viewed her as a woman that didn't take no shit. But she used to always tell me the only reason I was like this is because of your grandfather. And he used to always tell her there's no such thing as strong women. Stop with all that. Because when a woman believes she's strong, men are strong. That means you're equal to me. You're not equal to me. And I need you to make sure you move like that. That's how she got on. I'm not a strong woman. I'm just a responsible one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here's the thing. The thing is that y'all are right about this young generation, but when does common sense come into play? When does being gullible, naive, and disillusioned come into play?
That's what I'm saying.
Because as okay, I understand if you've been around mom and everything, that's fine. But then you pull that umbilical cord out and go like to a black manosphere, the hypergamy guy, the high value man, the stay on your purpose guy, the guys, all the guys they ain't fucking, all the guys that are acting more like your goddamn mother than your fucking father should. And just because you're with your father doesn't mean he was a man, because there's a difference between the dad being in the house versus of the house. Two different things right there. But see, what's going on with a lot of these young boys is they want to say boo-hoo, poor me, and then go to somebody that doesn't have game, that says women ain't shit. Single mothers ain't shit. You marry, this is what's going to happen to you, and all this other stuff. So they are putting these young men in a bad situation and not teaching them manhood. But remember, we're grown men. We think. Did they choose to go over there and be pacified versus go to an angry man, a Lucario, a Miles, a 1950, a Zag, a Mia, EO, that's going to punch them in their fucking chest and tell them they ain't shit, and get off your bitch ass, because life and the game doesn't give a fuck about you. It's not sunshine and rainbows out there, nigga. It's all about what the fuck you gonna do. But they don't want that. They want the warm milk. They want to be tucked in the bed.
Here's a funny story. That's why his younger brother called me angry man. Because I was like I would see the chicks do certain stuff, and I go to fuck off about it. Because I was like, and it wasn't that I was, and here's the thing, this is what's so crazy about it. This is what the guys in the manosphere don't get. Like, my homeboy get it, but guys in the manosphere don't get it. Like, I wasn't being that way because I had some sort of vindictiveness towards the women. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't being that way because I was bitter about anything or angry with them about anything. I was being that way because that's the only way I know. That's what that's what the men around me were like. Like, they were super like domineering, like my grandmother's brothers, like, whoa, they didn't play none of that shit. Like, I had one uncle, he would show up to the fucking this would show you how different it is, right? My uncle would show up to the family cookout with his wife and his girlfriend.
and living a good life.
Yeah, and look, my pops who tends to have simp tendencies and shit, right? He asked my aunt, my older aunt, which is my grandmother's sister. He was like, why was he able to do that, right? Asked her that recently, right? You know what she said? This is what's so crazy about it. This goes back to how women will, if you can do that, they will chill. But if you can't do that, they'll try to check you on it, right? So
shout out to Scott.
She looked at my pops and said, that's just the way it was. I said, man, yo, that shit opened my eyes. Like I was like,
I got a question. No, caller. Listen. I need to ask you something. Cause I need you to clear something up for me. What is so? You say you fight. You have to fight. There's an inner turmoil that you're going through, and I'm asking you, what are you afraid of? Why you can't just make yourself as a man the first option and deal with whatever comes? What are you fighting about? What are your fears in being a man and just making the choices and moving forward?
Right.
Nah, that's not applicable to me. So it's not what I was gonna get to. And I was listening to you brothers and hearing what y'all was saying, and it's spot on with what y'all saying, but that doesn't apply to me. So what I was trying to say for the sake of other brothers was I had to fight that inner simp in me for how I was raised, and then I learned how to love like a man. See, that's the thing. A lot of times when we grow up with women, we learn how to love like a woman through the eyes of a woman, because that's the example that we have. But what I did was, Miles, to answer your question, I did, you know what I'm saying, some soul searching. I went through a lot of pain. I went through a lot of shit with a lot of different girls. And then I realized the man that I wanted to be and how I wanted to live. And I decided, yo, I'm going to love like a man. And that's the only way I could do is love like a man. When you love like a woman, then you subject to all types of bullshit.
What does love like a man mean?
All types of pain and hurt and all types of shit.
Yeah, so hold on. So you don't.
I need this woman to call in right here.
So you don't have that turmoil. You don't have that fight in you anymore, right?
Nah.
Okay. All right. So now go ahead. What does it mean to love like a man?
Yo, to love like a man, like Steve was saying, like all y'all brothers were saying, is really to put yourself first. To understand that, yo, you got to get in tune with your star player. You got to get in tune with yourself. You know, what do you like? What do you feel? What make you feel good? What make you happy?
Yeah, I'm the son, nigga. Everything revolves around, nigga. They circle me.
And trust me, Steve. This my homeboy since I was 19. We definitely punch each other in the chest.
No doubt.
I know. I can tell. I know y'all get after each other, nigga, because I got the same homeboys too, man. We debate. It's all love, though. You know what I mean? I got number of respect for this man. Didn't get emotional on this call.
No, he's real.
He spoke like a man. This is what I'm talking about, dog. This is how we have dialogue and conversate as men. That's one thing.
Yeah, it wasn't about trying to correct this man now, because this is how men talk. It was just that we just wanted to make sure that those who are listening have understanding of it. We just to go a little bit deeper in what you're saying. That's all. Definitely. It's all love what you're saying, brother. Because you summed it up. Look, you summed up everything in the last fucking statement that you made. You summed it up. There you go. Put yourself first. Second,
I need this. So anybody. So there's no such thing as these divas. These women is
diva divine.
Hey, and these are the type of women I like to conversate with. And let me tell you why. Right? Because these are the women who are toxic for the community of women. So these are the women right here. I'm hearing her say something about grandmas didn't have it the way when Angry Man was talking about his grandma and stuff like. I see. This is what I'm talking about. We have women. And us men, it is our duty and job to check them. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, man, is that y'all should be in this chat room checking these women. If she don't want to call in, if she don't want to have her voice, y'all need to be checking her. You know what I mean? Don't have her come into a certain area of space where there's men conversating, and then she's out here losing focus with her wild, chaotic lifestyle. You know what I mean? Don't let these wild animals roam like that.
Facts. And real quick, bro.
I apologize. Real quick, I don't want to hold up y'all show. I did want to ask a question though. I wanted to time the question, but I was listening to everybody's points, and y'all making some real valid points and some real strong points. Just real quick, like so loving, basically going from the transition of loving like a woman to loving like a man. Let's just say you had a baby with someone in between that, right? And you got a son with that person.
Yeah.
Right? But you started out, let's say your son is a little older, but not quite a man, but you started out the game wrong with that. Is that just a dead situation, or is there any salvage in it?
Ooh.
Your son? How old is your son?
Yeah, it depends on the age.
8.
Oh, 8? Oh, snatch him up, dog. He's brand new.
Right.
Like I got sons, homeboy. Like, trust me, 8 is
on the site on hold on some textbook shit. You still got until he reached age 14 to really instill some good game in him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, even in tribes, what they would do.
As far as the dealing with his mom, I'm talking about as far as the dealing with his mother, like that.
Nigga, you got to deal with his mother. I don't know why these men think they got to deal with the mom.
Yeah, that's
you ain't got to deal with the mom.
Yeah, fam. Like look, you know what I think about that shit. You can't really deal with her. Like you gotta figure out a way.
Mediator.
And I get what you're saying, because I dealt with that too. Like you can't really try to get to him or deal with her. You kind of just gotta pull him to the side when you got him with you and he's not around her. You kind of gotta teach him and simultaneously deprogram him at the same time. It's real complicated to do, but yeah.
So here's the thing. Just the thing is let him love his mother. Don't take because he loves his mother. That's the bond that they have. But you've got to start to show him why he shouldn't be relating to mom. Love mom, but this is what men do. This is something my old man always told me every time I was with him. This is what a Williams does. This is how Williams walk. This is how Williams eats a hamburger. This is how Williams turns the TV. This is how Williams open the door. Become your son's hero, where he wants to emulate you. But don't try to force him. See, if you try to force him away from mom, he's going to go closer to mom because he's going to feel like you're trying to take him from mom. Versus let him see you in your actions and your behaviors to be like, wow, this is my hero. Man, I want to be like this. Look how he walks. Look how he walks. I want to be like my dad.
Yeah, just like me. Like I refuse to buy jerseys for my kids with somebody else's last name on the back. Like we rocking my last name, our last name, and no matter whatever team you want, but it's our last name on the back, right? And when they used to get out the car to go to school, I'd be like, hey man, represent the brand today. Absolutely. I don't want no calls. I don't want no problems from nobody. Just represent the brand today. We got work to do. I'm gonna do mine. You doing yours at this level.
And here's the thing too, for all of the brothers out there that's dealing with situations where you got a son and the son is with the mother the majority of the time because y'all ain't together no more. Right? Because one thing I don't believe in, and I tell everybody this, like it's cool to have intact family units, but if that chick can't get with your program, you got to keep it moving, you got to keep it pushing. But the thing about it is, if your son tries to reject whatever you're teaching him because of what his mother is teaching him, you got to get cold on him.
Yeah.
Like real talk, you got to get cold on him and see he sooner or later he's gonna have to relate to you because he's a dude. And sooner or later, life gonna start smacking him upside the head. When you start smacking him upside the head, his mama ain't gonna have no answers for him. His mama gonna tell him to be a man. His mama gonna say, be a man. You know what I'm saying? So for all the fellas out there, you got sons, sooner or later they're gonna need your guidance. They're gonna have to come to you.
It's facts.
Respect, caller, though, man. Respect.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay up, man.
All right, you too, brother.
All right, man. Take it easy. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it for the calls right now, guys.
Oh, we don't. The Diva didn't want to call in with all that talking in the. And see, this is like, look, man. let me
her Sunday morning attention fix.
Let me tell you something, man. I got energy for this.
Wait, hold on. 347. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. 347. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Man, this man.
Yeah. Hey, my question, right?
Yeah.
What do you got to say about women, right? Who get upset when they see a guy that, all right, there are women who see you as the type of guy that they will never give the time of day to. And they say that, oh, you don't deserve a relationship.
Are you fucking serious?
Hold on. Let me see who else is calling real quick. 847, you on live.
Wait, you skip this call.
What the fuck was that?
No, chill, guys. Here we go. How you doing? Young lady? What's going on with you?
I'm good. No, I was just calling in.
Is this the Diva?
Who?
Is this the diva that was in the chat?
Diva. Oh no, I'm not a diva. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. Okay, all right.
Was that my dad? You know, he got arrested, so he's gone. I'm trying to let they ramble on too long, but he raised me, you know, in a house with 3 brothers. I didn't have any sisters. My mom was there, but you know, he raised me with my brothers and stuff like that. He always told me that don't be emotional and all of that, and just to be independent and all of that.
Okay, what's your question?
Yeah, but yeah, what's your question?
I'm getting to it. I'm saying, did he raise me wrong for like telling me to be independent and not be emotional?
Yeah, he definitely raised you wrong. You see that word independent right there? You're out of order. Yeah. You're not independent from nothing. What are you independent from? Did you ever ask that question? Dad, what are you training me to be independent from? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So understand, when you come into a real man, and I'm only talking about real men. Okay, so I'm not talking about these ones that you see daily that's in your DM saying Grand Rising. I'm talking about the regular day-to-day grown man, right?
Could I ask this question? I gotta ask this question because I have never gotten an answer for this question from a woman. Okay. How are you independent?
I'm not.
See, I could never get an answer.
Yeah, you're not. And that's what I'm saying. I don't like all, and then they combine the words strong, independent. Now we're this is what I'm saying. And I'm glad you called in, caller, because this is what a lot of men need to understand, right? Women, a lot of them have been like, I got a homeboy. I get on him all the time. I say, you're training your daughter to be a construction worker, bro. Like, this is how she moving with overalls and all the shit, because you're training her how to take tires and shit off and pumping gas and all. Like, allow this woman to be a woman. Show her role and place in life. A man has a role and place in life. Nobody likes to talk about that. Everybody, like, it came a time that a woman didn't want to be in a box. Men are in boxes. There's nobody that's on this planet that's outside of a box. Now, we can think outside of a box where we can create greatness from that. But when it comes to relationships, there are roles to be played. You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
Caller, how old are you?
I'm 45. I'm a widow.
Oh, you're 45 or you're a widow?
25 with a widow. So I'm sorry to hear that, yo.
She's 45. 45.
Oh, 45.
Yeah, 45 and a widow. So what are you looking for now? What's your end goal now?
I'd like to get remarried again. I'm with a gentleman right now. He's got children and grandchildren, so I could just get remarried again and, you know, just be a stepmother and step grandma. You know.
Okay. So you're looking for her to remarry? How old are your kids?
I don't have any kids.
Oh, you don't have, so you're prime.
We was like, yeah, I was a young widow. I've been widowed for the last about.
Okay. So what skills do you bring to the table to make a man happy?
I can cook, clean.
Okay. All right. Well, that's debatable, right? We would have to actually see that. I'm coming in the house with a white glove, and I'm hitting the floorboards, right? The floorboard, are the floorboards right?
I dust.
You said what?
I dust.
Oh, okay. So we see, that's another skill. So now we got dust game. Keep going. See, now you're making me move in this chair. You see?
Yeah, I can garden. I can grow vegetables.
Oh my God! So now we healthy too. You out there with the cabbage? You putting the cap? See, this is what I'm talking about. These are some skills. So now, do you know how to use a laptop? Are you proficient with the laptop?
Oh my gosh.
Oh sure, yeah. I work from home. I work too. I work from home. So yeah.
Okay, so your money can go in the king's pot. See, this is
sure.
Exact. See, now these are the women that these men are missing out on right here, because they're so focused on chasing all these other women with no skills. This woman is basically put her resume out here on the internet. So go ahead, drop your email address. Go ahead in the chat. A lot of these available men, I'll be waiting for you. Thank Mr. 1950 though. I promise you,
Wait a second,
Yeah,
Mr.
she got somebody.
Wait a second. I got a
Oh,
question.
Oh, go ahead. You got it.
I got a question. I got a question. This might disqualify you. Have you ever, or do you ever plan? Have you ever twerked before?
Very important.
What's that?
Wow.
What's that?
No, she said no first.
That's solid, man. You know what? And she obviously is not on no ticket talking and this
Are you on social media?
Instagram.
Are you on social media?
On social media.
She's not on social media.
See, this is what you want. You want a woman to move in the dark. You know what I mean? You want that. And this is what I'm talking about. A lot of you weak surface men, you know, wouldn't talk to this woman. You said you got a boyfriend though? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we've been together 7 years. Yeah.
Okay, so I got a problem with you calling in with a group of men, and I know some leadership is not being there because ain't no woman of mine will call in with a whole bunch of men. I don't care what the situation is. So does he have rules and guidelines for you set for you at the table?
Well, we don't live together, so I'm a Muslim. We can't live together. So.
Oh, it don't matter if you live together or not. As the rules play, you're not gonna be with me 7 years.
You are literally you have literally put yourself in the position to have your soul snatched. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
you're on a panel filled with men, and there's men filled into the chat room, and your home and your boyfriend, he don't know nothing about it. He's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I don't. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know on the real. If I was that guy, I'm talking about like, you know, that I didn't, you know, I'm gonna tell you right now, you'll be making cabbage Tupperware fresh fruit delivered prior to going on a date with him. I'm letting you know that right now because I'm telling you right now, there's something you see in somebody on this panel that just made you move. You are in your soul right now. It's moving for a man on this panel because you see it, and I know you do, and you feel it.
Excuse me, caller. Did you?
She's laughing. She knows.
The question you asked us about how you were raised. Did you ask your man that question, and what was his answer?
He said I was raised well because he was raised by his mother, so you know.
So that's what it is. You see strength right here, and that's what you're lacking.
Yeah,
and I respect it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hold on, Fiddy, real quick. Sorry. What happened was she asked him the question, and she thought that the answer he gave her was suspect, so she called us up.
Right.
That's literally what just went down. You understand? She ain't really like the answer, but you got to figure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this really quick, and I'm gonna say this. I don't never tell a woman to dump the man because you're not my responsibility, right? But what I will tell you is that you need to do some soul searching. If you really want a real man to be in your life, in your space, you're gonna really need to make more room in your life in order for that to happen. And so in order to do that, you need to make sure you acquire some more skills, some more listening skills. Because right now, I'm telling you, I knew there was something funny going on because like any strong man, that woman is focused so much on him. She don't have time to call in on shows.
Exactly.
She don't have time to be in other men's presence. She is going to be consumed with what can she do to make that man happy.
If I walked in and saw my woman watching a YouTube show,
oh my God,
she was on the damn phone talking to him, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on in there?
Caller, listen. So it's been 7 years, and you said your goal is to be married. Why are you engaged at least?
Yes.
You're engaged. So what's taking so long for y'all to pull the trigger, or for him to pull the trigger?
Well, maybe because he got multiple baby mamas, and
Oh man, you might need to cut that motherfucker off.
Multiple baby mamas, but he's hitting the bottom. Just go ahead and say that. 7 years of good dick is what got you going. That's what it is.
Wait, so do you actually have a ring, or is this just a verbal agreement engagement?
No, he proposed to have a ring.
He proposed that you have a ring, but he has multiple baby mom. So how long ago it's been 7 years altogether, but how long ago did he propose? What year did he propose?
2019.
2019.
Okay. I'm gonna say this too, man.
3 years ago.
When I was in the game like that, like I would find out what he's making for a living, and I would definitely have a part of that income. Because I'm telling you, you are ready for a real one, aren't you?
She is definitely not satisfied in her current situation, and
aren't you?
She is fiending for.
Are you satisfied? Let me ask you that. Are you satisfied in your relationship? Be honest.
Be honest.
I am. I love him. I do. I really do. I love him.
No. Back up. No. Back up.
Like, yeah.
I love him. Look. First of all, you can love him and not like his ass. Okay,
yeah.
let's be real.
Well, she's satisfied because she didn't answer the question. We asked if she was satisfied. She said, "I love him."
I figure like this. I'm old, so I just, I'm satisfied.
Okay. So do you believe that you can be more satisfied by the right man?
Yeah.
Got her.
There you go.
Got her. I knew.
Listen, guys, let me listen to you.
I know why she called it.
You're right. This woman on the phone right here is y'all girlfriends right now.
Yeah.
Listening to y'all.
I know why she called in. I know what it
is. That's facts, Lucario.
True. Which one up here was you looking at? Was you vibing with? I think it's them shades up there.
Right. I think it's Miles.
Yeah. Was it Miles getting you off, baby girl? Who was getting you off?
I'm sorry?
Which one of the guys was getting you off, like making you tingle?
Huh?
Man, you know me. You know me. You know who this is, don't you?
Who knows you?
Who knows you?
The angry man know who she is.
Oh shit.
Oh, so it's angry man. Oh, so it's angry man getting you off.
Oh, who is this? Who is this?
He knows me though.
Ooh, angry man.
Who is it?
Oh, angry man. She rubbing the beard.
The plot thickens.
Yeah.
Hold on. Who is this? Wait a minute. Who is this?
I'm on my spot.
Who is this?
This is Zahira.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Zahir? What's good with you?
The whole voice changed.
She's been a long time. She's been a long time listener of my show or whatever.
Okay.
She's a good woman. She's a good, wholesome woman. So I know where she's going. I know what's going on with her. I didn't know she was engaged that long though. But yeah, like Zahir, I know the type of dude you looking for. And if little buddy ain't on point, then you ain't gonna be happy.
Yeah, but real quick before we move on, why aren't the guys this calm? Why this lady is relaxed, calm, talking, and
non-emotional.
But you get all these guys call in.
Yeah, and I got a lot of respect for you, and I got a lot of respect for your honesty, but I knew there was some pieces missing. You know what I mean? Because when you're a man and you move the way we move on this panel, I'm telling you, like we can tell, like off top. We ask you a couple questions, and then that after that, you're gonna grant us what we need. You know what I mean?
Guys, you see how easily it will be for another dude to take your chick? You see, we just asked the questions. He said, "Hey, are you satisfied?" She says, "Not really." And then you just scoop them up. This is why we tell you guys you got to be on point, because just because a girl's with you, that don't mean she with you. You understand?
Yeah, real.
You gotta understand.
Yeah, for real.
She in your bed, that means she ain't with you sometimes. We go to the calls. How we doing?
But I appreciate you calling. I appreciate you calling in. I do.
Yeah, thank you, young lady. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the show. All right, and we'll let you go.
All right.
All right, take it easy, and hopefully, homeboy, run you down the aisle real quick, sooner than later.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. She's game goofy.
447. You are on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up, 447? 447. Yeah, what's up?
Yo, okay. My question is, after you get the number from, let's say, a party, how do you escalate it?
Wait,
Bro, for one,
don't get Steve started.
Yeah, what the fuck is escalating, and why do you hate yourself so much? Why are you pandering for fucking numbers?
And my thing is, man, you got to learn how to talk, man.
Yeah,
you fumbled that whole question.
Fuck is escalating? You
I don't even think you want to call her. Like I feel like you got the number and you hesitating with the number. Like
you don't know what the fuck he doing.
You got her number right now?
Call her. Listen, stop using catchphrases that you heard on YouTube and just tell us exactly what you're really trying to do.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want from this woman?
Just be honest.
What is
Yeah, I'm trying to hit.
Okay, so if you want to hit it, then how do you think you go about hitting it?
Like getting to know it?
Huh?
Man, how old are you, motherfucker? How old are you?
I'm sorry. The way Lucario lit up when he said hit it.
How old is he, man?
Call how old are you?
I'm 20. Cool.
Okay, so he a youngin', that's what it is. All right, so bruh, this is the thing, man. This is the thing. Have you ever told a woman you want to have sex with her?
I'm gonna be real. Nah, I've not.
Okay, let me ask you this: have you ever had sex before?
Say that again.
Have you ever had sex before? Did you ever done it?
Nah, this is
okay. Okay, this is what it is. So what you need to do is that you need to hit us up and get some coaching, brother. That's really what you got to do, because the question that you're asking, is something, it's basic and we can help you with it, but it's better that you get coaching so we can sit down with you, because there's a lot of stuff we got to talk about with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And when you in high school, I mean, you fall in the pussy even when you don't have game in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like something's up, bro. So we definitely need to talk to you.
He missed his opportunity. I'm pretty sure he's had a couple of opportunities and he kind of fumbled the situation. Am I right, bro? Am I right?
Free. I'm gonna be real. I've had a few. Oh.
Yeah.
Took them all out to dinner, huh?
Let me ask you this: What was you when you had those opportunities? What happened? How did you mess it up? Was you nervous about the situation?
Yeah, my first the first time I just never asked.
You don't really have to ask. See, here's the thing, man. Look, here's the thing, and I'm pretty sure the guys will agree with me on this. When you're chilling with a woman, right, and you got to be able to feel the vibe. You got to use the force, Luke. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel the vibe, and you just gotta let it happen. Like, see, here's the thing, and this is what a lot of the guys nowadays, the young guys, this is why you have this issue. You have this issue because, like I said before, you live in a society that has socialized you and trained you to operate and behave in feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, you're out of tune with your male instincts. You understand what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if you're Simba hanging out with Pumbaa and Timon eating fucking bugs and shit, and now you don't know how to tackle a gazelle and shit.
Right.
So you definitely gotta get one of the brothers, one of the guys up here, freaking coach you on what you need to do, man, because you need the fundamentals.
Right.
Yeah.
Caller, let me ask you a question. You ever been to McDonald's?
Yeah, I've been.
Okay, what do you get at McDonald's when you go up to the counter?
Usually like a triple cheeseburger meal.
Okay, so you say to the counter, you say to the person behind the counter, let me get a triple cheeseburger. You get fries too?
Yeah.
Okay, and what type of soda you get or drink?
Orange Fanta.
Okay, so you say that to them because that's what you want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the same way you order McDonald's, the same way you talk to chicks. You tell the girl what you want. Hey, listen, miss, I came over because I thought you was cute. I think me and you should get together and hook up this weekend. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Hey, and call her. And when you get it down, and you pull up at McDonald's, you be like, to all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on the sesame seed bun, number one.
But how do you ask? When you go to the counter, do you say, I think I want, or do you go to the counter and say, yo, I want that triple cheeseburger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Put some extra ketchup on that motherfucker. Like,
right.
how do you say that shit, bro? Like, call up the chick and be like, yo, what you getting into this weekend? And she like, I don't know. What you trying to get into? I'm trying to fuck.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get into you.
See, caller, that's how you escalate, okay? That's how you do it. But caller, hit us up. Go to realgamenotheory.com, realgamenotheory.com, and hit us up for coaching, man.
Yeah, get some coaching. Get some coaching. All right. So you can learn how to shag these birds.
Yeah, man. You get you be fucking chicks in no time.
You know what I mean? You learn how to shag the birds, you gazer.
You fucking chicks in no time.
All right, 614. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up, 614?
Hey, first of all, I want to say thank you to you guys. You're doing a very fantastic job. And my question is, I have a daughter who is 13 years old. I want to know, when is the proper time to start giving her some training about men?
What do you mean training? You should be training her from birth to be a wife.
From birth.
You should be training from day one to be a wife. You should have bought her some dolls to nurture, right? A kitchen set. Yep. Yeah, a kitchen set to start getting her some things to clean, like the iron and stuff. Have her ironing clothes. Show her how to fold clothes and put things away. That's called being responsible as a young adult, also on how to take care of herself. But then you start talking to her about her role in a man's life. What should she be doing in a man's life? It's very important.
Here's a big question. Are you still married, caller?
Good question, Steve. I know where you at.
Look, I'm from.
No, I didn't ask you where you're from. I'm asking you, are you still married?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Here's okay.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
The daughter needs to learn how mom operates around dad.
Hold on 1 second, Steve. I'm sorry. Hold on. Caller. I need you to turn down the show. I hear you're listening to the show in the background. Put it on mute.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's on mute. All
right.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Steve.
I was saying the thing that's important is that the daughter. I still hear my. No, wait.
Yeah, just put him on hold. Put him on hold.
So he can. All right.
That's the thing. I don't have anything to prove to these men. Well, listen, and that's fine. Anyway, let me shift to the guy to this one. Listen, it's cool. Listen, what I want you to do when it's your exercise tonight, I want you to go get a blue light, and I want you to turn out your lights in your room, and I want you to take that blue light and put it all through your house and look at all those war wounds of all the guys before that has come into your life, fucked you, nutted on you, and rolled. See, the problem is that hey, listen, everybody can't be a woman, and you must understand that your job is to put your face in the pillow and your ass up in the air and get the nut on your body and just keep it pushing. Just because you think you look good doesn't mean you are good, because we're trying to show you a thing called structure. And if you don't have any structure, you're just going to be fuck me. That's all.
She doesn't have the middle. She doesn't have the mental skills either right now.
Hey, Diva Divine. Number one, okay, we know you don't have a man. Right? That's number one.
Yeah, we know off top.
Number two, okay, you're not a diva, and there ain't nothing divine about you.
That's for real. That's for real.
Keep it real. Like I'm looking at your little photo right there, and I can tell by the way you posing.
In that pencil, in that little $5 pencil dress. Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're cute. There's about a million other chicks that's cuter than you.
Look, listen. Diva Divine ain't worth it. Let's try to save this 10-year-old girl, Steve.
No, right back to something real quick. So it's very important. It's very important. I would just say real quick. It's very important that your daughter watches how mom and dad operate to each other. Daughters should watch how mom cooks for dad, how mom greets dad, how mom has dad's favorite drink, how mom gives dad a massage when he comes home, how mom gives dad a foot massage without asking or anything.
But he's divorced. That's the thing.
Oh, he say he divorced. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I didn't say
You got better action. You still got action. Like you as a man still are the biggest influence in your daughter's life.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so you still got action, man. You just got to make sure when she come over, everything's a lesson. Everything has to be a lesson. Right?
Caller, do you get time to spend with her? Do you get like shared custody and all that type of shit, or what?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. So do you get a whole week, or do you get just the weekends? What do you get?
I got it all week. We have it equal.
Okay, equal. So you get 1 week,
better.
1 week. Yes.
Even better.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So I mean, I don't have kids, but one thing I'd say that I know for sure is that you have to lead by example, right? Always remember that you are the first example of what a man is in her mind, in her female mind. You understand? So you have to carry yourself with the utmost, self-respect, and you have to really lead the situation and show her what a man is.
Right. And also I would say too is don't see what a lot of guys do is that they train their daughters to look for guys who are simps, meaning that and in turn what it does is that it gasses the woman up to think that to feel entitled. So when you do that, what happens is you're setting your daughter up for disappointment, because what's going to happen is that because the dudes will be like, well, get a guy who's going to treat you like a queen. No, you don't tell her to get a guy that's going to treat her like a queen. You tell her to get a guy that she respects and that she can follow. That's what you teach her, because if you teach her to get a guy that treats her like a queen, you're basically telling her to get a simp, which in turn makes her feel entitled, which in turn is not going to make her happy at the end of the day, because she's going to get some dude who's just kissing her ass and she's going to feel some type of way at the end of the day, and that's not going to help her.
Yeah,
and never use the word partnership. Like, partnerships are not for heterosexuals, right? So we need to know that. Because the reason why is because on straight thing, right? So partnerships are because you're equal to the man and man, woman and woman. That's equal. So that's a partnership,
right?
But when it's man and woman, there is not a partnership here. There's no equality in that. So make sure we use the proper words around her too. You're not looking for a partner. You're looking for a great leader.
Exactly. Yeah, take her on a field trip. Let her know daddy loves you. Clean and cook.
Caller, you have another question?
No, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, look, hold on. Not the caller, but I got smoke for Diva Divine real quick.
Take it easy, man.
Oh, jeez.
Go ahead and bring it.
So she said that's just an opinion. Yeah, but my opinion matters because you're listening. Then she just qualified herself to me. She just said, "Oh, there's always someone prettier. I just got to find the right one." I knew you didn't have a man.
We knew.
She said,
we knew.
She said, it might not be for you, but it doesn't matter to me. LOL. You still qualifying yourself. You luck, man.
Hey, and the best thing you can do, Miss Divine, is take a picture of you with an apron on in the kitchen, because ain't no man want to see no woman arching her back on the wall. Okay, so we need to make sure we do the right thing. And get a pose that's going to be satisfying for the man's eyes. Okay.
Yo,
just keeping it 100, man. Do you own an apron? You know what I mean? Does she look like she can make some grits in the morning? No, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. But she got time to be in the chat string texting it up. You should be preparing for the night's dinner. This is why you're single. You don't even own Tupperware.
Now, her arms ain't strong. Her skinny ass arms ain't strong enough to turn to fucking stir no grits, bro. She can't stir grits with them arms. Not at all.
She's in the chat room because she's simp hunting right now.
That's what she's doing. That's what she's doing.
That should be a fucking movie, The Simp Hunter.
The Simp Hunter. Hey, original from Netflix.
Hey, 10-year-old little girl, if you're watching this, don't be like Diva Divine.
I have a good time in life, man. I will really tell her this to her face, though. Like, I really would, and I'll just be laughing the whole time, bro.
150. Having a man doesn't define me. My hair is to my bra strap longer than most dark-skinned girls.
Oh,
wow, she got colorism issues too.
Oh my gosh, she's abused. She's been abused.
She said, "Look, here's another fallacy that I hear nowadays." She said, "Only an insecure woman would be with men like this. There's no such thing as a woman that's not insecure."
Yeah,
this lady.
Y'all are insecure.
Mm-hmm.
You just hate that right now, what she hates the most is that deep down, she's like, why am I tingling? Why am I getting wet? These assholes when I know I hate them.
She couldn't be with me. She couldn't be with me. I'm too.
Diva Divine, come here.
Oh, she loves.
Yeah.
She loves. Hey, Diva, you love to talk to you, girl. You put that deal down.
I'm gonna tell you right now. She wouldn't be able to be because I will choke the shit out. Anytime you're coming out, anytime you're talking that way, you want to be choked out. That's what it is. You want that, and that's what I'm saying. These men, they see these women. She just got a big heart. You know what I mean? She's defending herself the way society wants her to be, but really deep down inside, she's been on this thread for over an hour.
Yo,
yeah, you know she love that. She like she playing with it right now. Put down the Willie Mammoth. Oh my God, say
that's a great. Hey,
you mean to me, angry man. I'm naughty.
She's like that chick that's in the bar talking to a guy. She's like talking to the guy for like 30 minutes to an hour straight, talking about he's such a jerk, but she hasn't walked away yet.
Right, exactly.
Love that shit.
Shout out to Zovichor with the $5 super chat. He said she talking about she don't need to prove herself while simultaneously trying to prove herself.
Yes.
You can't make this dish up. Go wash some dishes, bro.
Go bust them suds. Like your nickname should be Don to a man.
You got a call. Hold on. We got 111. You're on live with the Real Game No Theory panel. What's up? 111.
Why are you laughing at the
Here she is.
Oh, we got her. We got her.
It's the old bitch. It's the old Trinity.
Which one is this?
The Bible lady.
Oh, let me get her. Let me hear what she has to say. What are you calling in for, ma'am? What are you calling in for? What do you need?
Help ourselves, but you're laughing at us. So what's the problem? Why are you doing that?
Why are we doing what?
Understanding and kind and loving.
No, see, and I can see what you need. So let me hit you with the Bible, because that's what you're calling in about, right?
Not really the Bible at this moment. I'm just.
Oh, okay. So let me hit you with the Bible. What did the Bible says? Every the man who finds a wife finds a good thing, right? Right?
So.
Okay, so that doesn't make her great until she gets with the great man. See, you have to understand is God has made you a helpmate. There's too many men pedestalizing the help, and that's the problem. See, when you call in, you need to know your role. You were created from me. When you look at me, you're from my rib. God came down in the image of a man. So what that make us? We are godly. And when you call in, you are talking to God's sons. So that's the truth. That's the truth. So what I'm saying, when you calling in with this love and all this old, look, you're not in position to be loved because you're out of order.
Here's my problem with Miss Cleo calling in every week she wants to call in and try to school me on some shit. Miss Cleo, since you like quoting the Bible so much, why don't you quote 1 Corinthians 14? You know what that says, right? It says, and if they will learn anything, let them ask their husband at home. For it is a shame for a woman to speak in church. Stop calling in here trying to school me on something, woman. Okay, have a seat.
I don't know who is talking to me. I'm not quite.
You don't need to know.
It don't matter.
It's men.
You don't need to know. All you hear is the voice of thy Lord. You don't need to know who's speaking. You feel me? What you need to do is you need to pay attention like it's coming from a burning bush. That's what you need to do.
Let me tell you how cold God was, though. Even in the Bible, it says, look, the pecking order of God is kids to wife, wife to husband, husband to God. So what I'm saying, what that is even before God, you look up to your husband. Hey, so you calling in, talking to the wrong guy. You know what? I heard you when I was in LA. I was stuck in LA and I couldn't be on the show. And I was like, oh, I wish I was on that show, dog. Oh, my God.
This is what you need to do. Miss Cleo. What you need to do, whenever you have a problem with what we're saying up here, you need to go and ask your husband what he thinks. Okay? And then if you still want to get your point across, this is what you do. You get a pen and a piece of paper, you write it down, you slide that to your husband, and you have him call in.
Yeah, he don't want to call in. He's gonna be so quiet when he gets on his phone. He's whipped.
He's out of order. He gotta be
out of order.
Every time you look up, she calling in here to lecture somebody about something.
The rest of you are not caring at all. You're laughing at women.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know exactly what you need.
We're not laughing at women. We're just laughing at you. You know, not
that's what it is.
Stop trying to rally the troops. We're laughing at you.
Laugh. Why would you laugh?
Because you're funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
Boyfriend or husband or something?
I'm trying
Put
to
your husband on the phone. Put your husband on the phone.
He's gone to work.
Oh, okay. So this is what I'm saying. Y'all need to give women a to-do list when you leave the house. She got way too much idle fucking time. This is what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are these women are logging in for? Like, are you serious, bro?
Hey, Keller, you talk to your husband this way?
Right. She gonna wait till he leave to call us.
No, she won't.
What's his work number? Let's call him. What is his work number? Give me his work number. I need to talk about him. I need to tell him. I'm gonna coach him up about some order in his own household.
If we call him in, he gonna be like, "What is this? This is happening again?"
Yeah.
I have told you repeatedly. Wash my clothes, fellas. I am sorry that he's calling you.
This should never happen again.
This will not happen again. I promise you this.
Put on Bob Marley and all those songs.
Oh, you Jamaican? Jamaican men do not fucking play.
They don't play.
And I would advise you to hang up this call right now because they don't play games. Because I promise you, he told you not to call him throughout the day, didn't he? Because if you call right now, somebody gonna pick up that it's not him.
And take care and best of luck to your family.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. See, this is what we do. This is how you check them. You know what I mean? She basically raised the white flag and said, "You know what? I'll submit to anything you need."
Yeah.
That's exactly what she just did.
But you notice this? Here's the funny thing: when it comes to the Bible, right? They will quote stuff in the Bible that benefits them. But then if you quote something from the Bible that doesn't really benefit them, they'll be like, "So what? What does that got to do with anything?"
Oh my God, man! Fuck.
It's laughable, man.
Right.
It's laughable, man. And I'm glad, man, for you men on this panel, bro. That's hilarious.
Yo, shout out to the Ingram Experience with $20 super chat. He said, laugh my ass off. Salute, gentlemen. Cannot make this stuff up. Keep checking these delusional women. Out of order is correct. Right.
That was two women that called in. One submitted the easy way, and the other one submitted the hard way. They all submit. Okay. And I'm waiting for you with this pencil dress on and them soda shoes. I'm sure you got some sodas on. Some dadas.
She's all good. She just lacks training. That's all.
Yeah. You know, on some real shit, and I'm not. This is no cap, and this is not even an insult. But if I'm swiping on the apps, she'd be the type that I'll swipe left on just because I'm not sure.
When he says I'm not sure, that means I'm not sure if you're a woman. That's
I'm not sure. Like whenever I'm not sure, I just leave that shit alone. I don't even
have some. I'm telling you right now, she did have some strong traps. I seen in that picture. Her traps was strong.
A very handsome woman. She's a very handsome woman. That's
I don't see enough curves over there. I don't see enough curves over there at all.
She's a very handsome woman. I want to use that one.
There was a whole lot of curves in that arm. I'm saying that arm had some definition.
Come on, guys. I'm a woman. Look at me. Listen to my voice.
That's why they don't want to call in, because the voice is too fucking deep.
Oh my God, man. That shit's hella funny.
I'm a lady.
She had them Tina Turner arms.
them Angela basket cuts.
Yeah.
that RuPaul hands.
Rolling on the river.
Come here and stay still. Come here.
Oh shit, man. Hey, man, that's why I said, man, hey, nobody's safe around real men. Nobody's safe. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter who you are, dog. You gonna have to get this. You gonna have to get this, man. One way or the other.
We all know it's Steve's fault. We all know it's Steve's fault.
And I was ready for it today. You know, I shouldn't. She came in this chat, invaded the chat.
Man, oh no, this is her porn clip, man. She gonna take this shit. Oh man, angry man. I'm telling you what again.
Man, y'all cats.
Oh, you chocolatey mother.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Wash another dish.
That's what it is. That's what it is. She's bitter. She's bitter.
Yeah.
She's bitter. Look, man. She's bitter.
It's about that time, though, gentlemen. So
yeah, it's about that time.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Did y'all want to take any questions in the chat? Because the phones is, I killed the phones because it's about that time.
Oh, we got several. I tagged hell of them.
Difference between energy in the game,
like boyfriend energy and what you and when you when she I be the way I be writing shit. So basically, what he's talking about is giving a woman boyfriend energy, meaning doing boyfriendy type of shit versus just smashing or whatever. So y'all guys got to understand the type of shit you doing with women, so you don't blur the lines. If you're just trying to fuck a girl, don't be taking her out to dinner and spending the night and cuddling with the chick. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do that shit if you're just trying to hit it. So you got to make sure you know what the fuck you're doing, when you're doing it, and doing it at the right time. So that's really what that's about.
Look at this one. Look at this one. This is you, Lucario.
So I mean, a lot of women day in and out of my job, working right now at the mall in the clothing shop. A lot of them are good looking. How can I get their attention? They ignore my presence.
Y'all are so wrong, man. Hey, caller, hey, writer, I'm an evil motherfucker.
Oh my God,
evil as fuck. Y'all fucked up.
Wait, so
oh my God.
Bro, you gotta hit yourself for coaching, man. No theory.
Hey, these men out here suffering, dog. These men out here fucking.
Check the last one. Check Cold Steel, the last joint.
He said, if I want my wife to be able to handle shit when I'm not there, doesn't she have to be?
Oh my God, man, what? Does an employee have to be the CEO in order to do their fucking job?
Right, exactly.
Yo, these dudes is trying to come up with excuses to try to call these women strong and independent. You see, this is the prime example of like Stockholm syndrome, or just
perfect analogy.
The poison mindset, where they no matter how much you try to show them the game, they still try to come up with excuses.
You know what they want? Diva says she on the line.
How's she on the line?
She on the line?
Nah, I killed the phone line. She's done.
She's done. Okay, so look, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you what it is with guys like this, and they're never gonna admit this. They want mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
you
facts.
You want a woman to come in and take care of shit the way your mama took care of shit. And that's the problem with guys that are raised with single mothers. You're out here looking for a wife or a girlfriend to take up the role of your mama. And you know what's sad? What's sad is you got a whole bunch of women out here that be saying that shit. They be like, they want a man. They don't want a son.
That's facts. That's facts.
Diva from hell, whatever her name is.
From hell.
We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here Sunday, 12 noon next weekend. So if you actually want to call in, then call in next weekend and we could chop it up. All right.
Right.
Yeah, and Diva Divine, when you're masturbating to us, just calm down on the click because you put too much pressure on, it's gonna numb it. Okay, so
stop capping. You waited until the phone lines was done to call in. Cut it out.
I'm telling you, Diva Divine, all you need is a strong index finger, and you will be just fine.
Oh shit!
We got some super chats here though, man. That's Sim Culture. I appreciate the $10. I ain't even got another one.
I disagree. She doesn't need a strong anything. She needs to chill out on the push-ups, man. Like your arms should not have that much definition. I'm sorry.
What you mean, my arms? I don't know what you talking about.
Like lay off them curls, man. Like it's real talk.
When a woman shake your hand like a man and bring you and pat you on the back, like one of them, you know what she is.
Show them love.
She probably say dead ass when she talking to you and shit.
Period and shit.
Everybody like this.
Exactly right. She be rocking Timberlands and shit.
I don't have aggressive energy. I'm just a man. The problem is that you're in the feminine and you can't understand masculine. That's where your problem is.
I'm aggressive whatever I do, man. I don't never stop being me, dude. I'm an aggressive guy.
It comes off.
I'm around whoever's around me can understand it. I mean, that's all I can say. I don't even. If they feel like that I'm intimidating them or I should be different, then that I'm not the right guy to deal with.
Yeah, but the worst part is you're a man asking about another man, dog. That's the problem. You're asking about another man. This ain't a cuddle part. This ain't the black manosphere type shit, dog. We men over here.
Look, she's still trying to prove herself, man. Let's get about it.
She's trying. Hey, well, one of you motherfuckers in the chat room just soup him up.
Somebody, please give her.
They don't want none.
Tell him that go out. If all you guys go date him. What you mean, me dating me? I'm not a girl. I mean, I'm not a guy. That's what I'm saying, man.
Got Ray Allen Cass.
Someone please give that tittyless.
Yeah, you do got a 6th grade body.
Some attention, man.
6th grader body.
Like for real. Like Diva, your titties is on layaway. Like
what you mean my titties on layaway?
It's not there. Like
I'm sexy.
You're like that mom that put them clothes on layaway back in 1995 and just never went and got them and can't get them because Kmart is closed now.
They own her in the chat, man.
Hey, Diva, we see the problem with you. Look at your photo. Your photo is saying, "Please like me, please." What you're behind that? You're crying. You got.
I view it as choke the shit out of me, please. I've been out of order for many years.
Oh yeah. After this is over, she's gonna go get her wine, get muffed with her cat, and she's gonna watch some Lifetime channels and cry herself to sleep. We know you're kind.
Man, y'all start choking these women, man, in the right way. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Facts.
Y'all be good, man. I keep up with y'all.
Take it easy. Great show, guys.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
We out, man. Holla at us, man. Peace.
All right, brother.